Have you ever stopped to wonder where real, lasting strength actually comes from? I'm not talking about the flashy, here today, gone tomorrow kind, but that deep, foundational power that really sticks with you. Well, today, we're going to dig into a surprising source of success that, believe it or not, is often hiding in plain sight. All right, let's just jump right in with this. I know at first glance, this quote from the legendary strength coach Dan John sounds a little weird, right? But you got to stick with me on this one because packed into that quirky observation is a really profound truth. See, it's not actually about anatomy, it's a metaphor for life. Just like your glutes are the foundation for all your physical strength, there are these other, less glamorous fundamentals that are holding up everything else you do. So, what on earth does it mean to be sitting on a gold mine? That's the big question we're going to unpack today. And the answer, well, it reveals a super powerful strategy you can use for pretty much everything, from how you train in the gym to your relationships and even your work. Here's the bottom line. True power is foundational. It's not flashy. Just like those glutes, the most important things in life are often the unglamorous basics. They're not always exciting, but they provide the structural support for everything you're trying to build. They are the engine, the foundation, the real source of any power that's built to last. This brings us to a huge conflict that honestly we all face. It's the pull of that heroic, one-time effort versus the quiet power of a reliable system. We love the stories of dramatic last-minute saves, right? But is that really the way to get long-term success? So let's break this down, kind of like Seth Godin does. On one hand, you've got heroic effort. It's thrilling, it's exciting, but it's totally unstable. It requires a miracle every time, and that just leads to burnout. But a systemic advantage, that's elegant, it's maintainable. It's a strategy that actually gets stronger the more you use it, and you don't have to be a superhero every single day to make it work. And you know, this perfectly captures what a simple, effective system really looks like. The legendary track coach Bill Bowerman just nails it with this quote. The process of getting better isn't some huge, complicated secret. It's just a basic, repeatable loop. And here's that loop. It's so simple. You apply a challenge, you recover, and you get a little bit better. That's it. Bowerman even said you'd think any damn fool could do it. So where do we mess it up? We overcomplicate everything. We work way too hard and rest way too little. And we end up breaking the very system that's designed to make us improve. Okay, so if the system is so simple, why is it so hard to actually stick with it? Well, it's because it requires two things that are often in really short supply. Two things that feel kind of boring but are absolutely essential if you want to master the fundamentals. And there you have it, straight from Leo Tolstoy, patience and time. See, real meaningful progress is incremental. It's slow. It does not happen overnight. And learning to embrace that reality, that's the key to unlocking the power of any good system. And this idea isn't new, it's ancient wisdom. Confucius said basically the same thing. You don't move a mountain in one giant heroic leap. No way. You move it one small, consistent, seemingly tiny stone at a time. That, right there, is patience and time in action. Now, let's take this whole idea of fundamentals and elevate it. Let's talk about its highest and maybe its most important application, how we actually show up for other people. Because this philosophy isn't just about you, it's about how you serve the people you care about. The writer Ryan Holiday makes this so clear when he talks about being a parent. Love isn't some grand speech, it's a whole bunch of humble, fundamental actions. It's the cup of water by the bed. It's a hug when they fail. It's tying their shoes. It's a simple, powerful act of just showing up and asking, "What do you need me to do?" It's service, plain and simple. And this idea that service is the core of a meaningful life, it's timeless. Ralph Waldo Emerson defined the very essence of religion in almost the exact same way. It's about doing, loving, serving, and being humble. You see, these are the fundamentals of a good life. So this idea of humble service, it leads us to one last really powerful principle that ties this all together. It's an idea from the world of rugby that just perfectly captures the kind of humility and commitment it takes to live by the fundamentals. The principle is called everybody sweeps the sheds. Imagine this. After a brutal game, it doesn't matter if you're the star player or the brand new rookie, everyone grabs a broom. It's a powerful statement that no one is above the humble work. True excellence demands that everyone stays grounded in those fundamental responsibilities. So what does this path look like when you put it all together? It's right here. It's knowing yourself so you can better serve others. It's doing the humble work day in and day out, showing up consistently, listening more than you talk, acting with courage, and maybe most important of all, forgiving freely, yourself and others, and just beginning again when you stumble. Which, of course, brings us all the way back to the beginning. The glutes, the fundamentals, those quiet systems that support everything. The truth is, we are all sitting on our own gold mines, those overlooked, foundational sources of power in our work, in our health, and in our relationships. So the only question left is, what is the gold mine you're sitting on, and are you ready to start digging?